Yes, we are live. Welcome, and welcome again. I'm super excited to have you on this training session. Today being the first episode of the year 2024. As always, we'll be jumping on with you every Friday for detailed demos on all the amazing features we have on MarketingBlocks, step-by-step walkthroughs, mind-blowing use cases, interactive Q&A sessions, and lots more. You don't want to miss out on any of our sessions this year. All right, are you excited, guys? I am, and I know you are too. So as we kick off for the year, we're going to start off by walking you through some of the amazing new additions we have in the 3.0 edition. And for today, we'll be starting off with a website builder. We'll be taking a deep dive into the AI page builder 3.0 and show you how to build professional and highly effective landing pages for your business or for your clients using AI. All right, so without further ado, let's dive right into it. So right here, I'm on my MarketingBlocks dashboard, and so I'm going to be navigating to the AI apps dashboard. All right, so guys, make no mistake, this is going to be a step-by-step walkthrough. All right, so if you have no idea or you're simply a newbie or you have zero experience as to how to build a website for yourself, all right, or for your brand, then this training is for you. All right, you need to pay attention because I'm going to be showing you everything step by step. All right, so once you log into your MarketingBlocks account, you're going to be greeted with this dashboard view. All right, so what you have to do is to navigate to the AI apps dashboard. All right, otherwise you can also create an AI project if you want all your marketing assets for that particular campaign to be organized into a particular workspace or a particular project. All right, but for the purpose of this training video, I am going to be using the AI apps route. All right, so once I click on AI apps, it's going to bring me to the AI apps dashboard where I have access to a ton of AI tools that I can use to market my business, all right, and stay ahead of the competition. So as you can see right here, we have a number of tools on public beta. All right, so these are tools that are part of the MarketingBlocks 3.0 edition. All right, and one of them is the AI page builder 3.0. So all you have to do is to click on AI page builder and it's going to open up the page builder dashboard. All right, so as you can see, I have quite a number of websites that I am working on or that I have worked on this particular account, and for this training video I'm going to be creating one from scratch. All right, so before I go ahead to create the add a new page button, first I want to answer the question what a landing page is, so we have an idea of what exactly we're trying to achieve in this training today. So what is a landing page? All right, so a landing page is simply a standalone web page created specifically for a marketing or an advertising campaign. Its purpose is to prompt visitors to take a specific action, such as probably signing up to your list, all right, or to a newsletter, making a purchase, or probably booking an appointment. So basically, a landing page is a single web page which you drive your customers or you drive traffic to, and you actually want them to take a specific action. All right, it's quite different from a full-blown website. Of course, a full-blown website is made up of multiple pages which are all linked up as a web. That's why it's called a website. All right, but the truth is that sometimes some people get to use both terms interchangeably. They call it landing pages, they can say my website, whereas they're actually referring to a landing page. But just take it that a landing page is simply a standalone web page. All right, so for the purpose and for the sake of right semantics, we can safely say a landing page is a one-page website. All right, so you'll be safe to say that. So a landing page is simply a one-page website. And of course, with the MarketingBlocks page builder, you can build a landing page, you can build a full-blown website depending on what your particular objective is at the time. All right, so but for the purpose of this training video, we're going to be showing you how to build a professional and very effective landing page for your business or for your clients or for your personal brand. Are you with me? All right, so are you ready, guys? All right, so let's dive into it. So once you come right to the page dashboard, you just click on add a new page, and once you do that, it's going to open up the choose a template or choose a theme view. So right here we have a whole number of templates categorized into different categories. All right, so depending on the kind of page or the kind of website you want to build, all right, you can actually navigate through our list of options right here. So by default, it's going to be on the all tab, so you can actually scroll through to see a list or to view through the number of templates that we have. All right, so but for the purpose of this training today, we're actually interested in building a landing page. All right, and take note, your landing page can also serve as a home page for your website. So if, for example, you want to build a website, all right, you most likely will start by building your home page or your landing page, but let us keep it streamlined. So we're trying to create a landing page here. So once you click on the home and landing page tab, you're going to get access to some of these templates, and you can click to preview, and then you can click this option to use the template. So what we're doing right here is actually picking a preferred theme, all right, or a preferred layout, all right, so that the AI is going to work on that to set up your landing page for you. So you can actually browse through the options. All right, we could actually preview and say, oh, let me see what this template looks like, or let me see what this layout looks like, and this is pretty cool. All right, ready made for you. So all you have to do is just to prompt the AI, which I'm going to be showing you how to do. You'd have your landing page set up and ready to go. All right, so we have a number of templates, as you can see. So I'll just go ahead to pick one of these templates, and then we can move on. So which do I go with? All right, so I'm going to pick template 4 so we see what we have. All right, so I'm going to choose this template, and then I'm going to just enter some information, giving the AI some context, so that it's going to use that information to create my landing page for me. All right, so make no mistake, AI is going to be doing everything for you, right? It's going to be writing the copy, it's going to be choosing the images, it's going to be working on everything to make your landing page professional and effective. All right, effective on the line, because when I say effective, I mean it's going to help you drive that result. All right, it's going to help you drive that result, because like I said, when you drive traffic to a landing page, you actually want those traffic to take a specific action, probably to opt into your list, probably to book an appointment with you, or probably make a purchase outrightly. All right, so with the information we're going to be feeding to the AI, is going to be able to use those information to set up our landing page for us. So let's get started. So I'm going to call my landing page, let's just call it Hey Heidi homepage. All right, so this is just to name the page, and of course you can change it in the course of building the page. All right, and then we have a product name, so I could just say, all right, so Heidi website design service. So next I would have to provide a description. All right, so this one is very important. So depending on how much information you feed to the AI, that's what's going to actually prompt how your website or how your landing page is going to come out. All right, so you'd want to actually be very descriptive and let the AI know what your business or your service is all about, or what your personal brand is all about, depending on what you're building for, and also what the aim is. All right, what the objective is, so that the copy and everything will all come together to help you achieve that goal. All right, so I'm going to enter a description in. Okay, and there you have it. So I have a description written for my web design agency. So of course I'm trying to build a landing page for a web design agency, which I'm calling Heidi Web Design Services. All right, so you just go ahead, enter a description, and then you're going to choose a color. So you can actually pick your preferred band color, and then you can select language if you're not building in English, and then you hit create page. So once you do that, in a couple of seconds we're going to be greeted by a ready made website built by AI. So the layout is all set up, the copy is all set up, and also the images are all chosen and designed for you. All right, and again, because we're using the 3.0 builder, we're going to take a deep dive into the builder and see some of the options we have available to us. And voila, as you can see, our website or landing page is all set up and ready to go. So let's just take a view at what AI has created for us, and then we're going to go further to see what more options we have available to us. All right, so as you can see, hey, the website design service, elevate your online presence and start out in the digital landscape. So that's really top notch, and I have a call to action, get started. And then on the services, I have custom website design, responsive web development, e-commerce solution, awesome. And then I have drive traffic and conversion, all right, enhance user experience, stand out in the digital landscape, why choose Heidi, let us help you elevate your online presence, and all of that. So as you can see, the website is all set up and ready to go. And trust me, depending on your specific need, I can actually hit the publish button and I'm good to go, all within seconds. All right, but just to show you the power of MarketingBlocks, it also gives you 100% customization ability. So you can actually play with things, you can actually change things, you can actually improve whatever result AI has actually generated for you. All right, and just to mention, in as much as you can actually allow AI to build for you, all right, in terms of setting up the layout, choosing the templates and all of that, you can also go with the build from scratch option, and you have an AI assisted build from scratch process. All right, so that way you get to pick what you want, you get to choose the sections, you get to choose how you want everything to come out. All right, and then AI assists you from the background to actually set up the copy, set up the images, and put everything together to bring up something as amazing as this. But not to worry, once you have this set up, all right, like I said, you can hit the publish button, and of course you can actually also go ahead to do some more customization. All right, so and now that brings me to talking about the 3.0 builder. So as you can see, this is quite different from the initial builder we have on MarketingBlocks. All right, so this is far more robust. Actually, the 3.0 builder, you can actually create stunning, fast loading, responsive website effortlessly using our drag and drop interface. So before now, you actually have a limited and fixed, like there's no flexibility. You're actually limited to what you can do, to how you can customize things. But with the 3.0 builder, as you too see, you actually have unlimited flexibility. All right, in fact, just to blow your mind, with the 3.0 builder, you actually have this layout type option that allows you to switch between freehand and block. All right, so this is more flexibility, this is more power, this is more customization power. All right, so and more than that, as part of the 3.0, you can now incorporate different layout patterns. All right, so before now we didn't have sections, grids, columns and all of that. So right now you can actually add sections, add grids, add columns to your page, which gives you much more flexibility, like I've said. All right, and also just with a single click, you can also access all of these elements. All right, you can access all of these elements. You have header, text, paragraph, sound, images. So any kind of elements you may actually need to set up your page to your taste. All right, so right now we have access to that all in the 3.0 builder. And another amazing option we have in the 3.0 builder is the layout option. So with this layout option, you actually have easy access to actually edit and customize things. All right, so take for instance, I'm on this section. All right, this is actually a header text, this is a subtext, this is a button, this is an image. All right, by clicking on this section and then selecting layers, I can easily see all of the elements that put that section together, and I can click to move to any of them very easily. All right, much more easily than it used to be. So this gives you far more flexibility to move things around. And more than that, the 3.0 builder has been built for speed. It's optimized for speed, so your pages load faster. All right, it's more secured, and then you can actually now build far more responsive websites. All right, switching to the mobile, you can see that it's all optimized for mobile. All right, just with a single click switch to mobile and you have that. And again, you can also customize what you have on mobile to feed exactly how you want it to be delivered to your website visitors that are going to be visiting you via mobile devices. All right, so now let's just take a deep dive and do some editing here and there, so we see some of the options and all of that. So one thing you can do with the page builder is to also bring in new sections. All right, so as you have here, if you want to bring in any new section, you can actually do that. All right, we have tons of ready-made sections, and guys, we have a filter option here, so we have different types of sections. So we have hero, we have menu, we have about us. All right, let me just show you some of them. So we could actually go to the About Us to see some of the sections we have, as you can see. All right, and then you can go to maybe the content to see some of the sections we have ready made and ready to go. You can even come to let's say portfolio, and you're going to see some ready-made sections for you right there. And then let's check out the pricing. You can see some beautiful pricing. Say you're building your landing page as a means to drive some form of purchase conversion and all of that. All right, you can even get access to some of those ready-made sign-up sections as well. All right, so you have a lot of sections to actually play with. All right, and then you can also add sections from scratch. So I'm just going to show you that. So you can click on this plus button to add a section from scratch. I can delete this, so I can just hover in between two sections, and then I'm going to bring in a new section. Then I can say, okay, let me bring in a blank section. And for those of us that don't know what this option is, I think we've done a training on that before. This is how you are able to clone a ready-made website you have somewhere else and clone it and bring it right into the MarketingBlocks page builder, and then you customize it right inside the page builder. But that's not what we're talking about today. So I believe we've done a training on that before. So if we have not, maybe we're going to cover it in future episodes. But just to bring in an empty section, or a blank section, you're going to click on this option. Then you have all of these options. You can choose maybe a 2-column section. You can select to be full width, and then you click on insert. So once you do that, you can see that a new section has been added. Then I can click on this option right here to probably maybe bring in a video element, for instance. All right, I can bring in a video element, for instance. I can select video skins, customize, maybe even add one of my ready-made videos that I've made right inside of MarketingBlocks. Let me see if I have some. Awesome, I do. So these are videos I created in the video creator. Then you can also switch to your spokes videos and you're good to go. So you can import any one of them right there. All right, so and then you can also bring other elements. So probably you want to bring some of these layout options. Let's say you want to split this further. You can. So it's far more flexible. And like I was talking about the freehand and all of that, you could actually want to move things a bit further. All right, let's say I want to remove this. Let's say I want to remove this, so I have just one section. All right, I have just one element, and then I want to put let's say text right into this place. All right, when I switch to the freehand option, I can actually get to move my text as much as I want. This was not possible before. All right, as you can see, I can actually move it. The flexibility is just out of this world. So this gives you a true freehand builder. All right, this gives you a true freehand builder. So I'm going to remove this section just to make my page a bit cleaner, because what Ethan actually designed for me is really professional and ready to go. All right, so let's just quickly run through some of the editing options so I don't take too much of your time. All right, so one thing I may want to do with my website right now is to actually set up a menu option, because having a one-page website doesn't mean you can't actually set up a menu, because as you can see, my website has different sections. I have the services section, I have the why chooser section, I have the call to action section, I have the testimonial section. So I could as well set up a menu option right here, and with the menu option I could set up anchor links. So let me show you how that is done. So all you have to do is just to click on the section option, and then you're going to click on menu. So once you do that, you're going to see different kind of menu options available to you. So let's just take a simple one and see what we have. Awesome. All right, so I could actually put my logo here. So I could just say Heidi Designs, or I could actually put my logo right there. I could actually put my logo right there, or I could just say Heidi Designs, and then I could now customize my menu section. So let me show you how to set up the anchor link so that my menu elements or my menu options are linked up to other sections of the page. So let's say this is our services section, and then I want to turn this into our services. All right, so I'm going to select that. I've changed the text, and then I have all the options right here. So one thing I want to show you is the drop down menu option. So with this option, you can even create more robust menu. All right, we have the drop down menu option right here. So we have different templates. All right, and you can select any of these. So I don't really need this right now because it's just a simple landing page I'm building, so I'll just keep it to that. So to link this to a different section of my page, I can just click on the link option, and then you're going to have link to, the link to option. So right here I have three options. I can actually link to a URL, so that means When you click on that button or you click on that menu option, it's going to send you to a URL, or I can actually link to one of my already made pages I have inside of MarketingBlocks. All right, so I could just select pages and then I'll select one of my existing pages, or I have the anchor option that helps me or allows me to link that menu option to any other section of my page. So if that is our services option, I can actually link it to this section of my page and then I can save. So what this means is that once you click on the our services option, all right, on that page, it's going to jump and take you right to the our services option, and you can do that for other sections of the page. All right, is that awesome, guys? So this is one of the stuff you can do with the page builder to just enhance your landing page and make it more interactive, and also make it have a website feel. All right, to make it have a website feel. So like I said, we have mega menus, although you may not be needing mega menu options in your landing page. So but just to talk about it a bit more, you have some of these templates and you can actually dive deeper into it. And of course, we have a training that talks about the mega menu, and we actually went in depth in that particular training. So when you check the replay votes for the Friday series, you're going to definitely see our video training on that. All right, so moving on, like I was talking about sections, right now you can actually add section types. I've already shown that. And then we have section dividers. I know some of us do not know about this because I've had a lot of questions regarding section dividers. So you actually have the section divider option in MarketingBlocks. All right, and I would want to show you how that looks. To actually bring that very neatly, you can actually click on the section to review the section options, and then you click on section divider. So right here, you can actually set up a section divider for top or bottom, and then you have all of the section divide types right here, and you can choose any of them, and then you're good to go. So these are some of the options you have right in the builder to help your landing page come out more clean, more professional, and of course more effective. Now, talking about the elements that make up your website, primarily you have the text, the copy, and then you have the images, then your buttons and all of that. So one thing you can do with the image element, which I think is super cool and makes your page comes out prettier, is the image masking. So with the image masking option, you can actually play with your image and make them come out more stylish. All right, so as you can see, so you can play with the masking option. So it makes things come out more stylish, right? It makes things come out more stylish, and then you can click right here to remove the masking option. So another thing you can do with your image element right now, which was not possible before, is to add a link to your image. All right, some persons want to do this. I've even had a request for this, and I say don't worry, when the 3.0 builder is out, you're going to be able to do that. All right, so right now you can actually add a link to your image, so that when somebody comes on your page and clicks on the image, all right, it can actually take the person somewhere else, maybe to a different page, maybe to a different part of the website or what have you. All right, so that makes things a little bit more interactive. All right, and then again, the most important, or one of the most important elements on your landing page is your call to action. All right, like I said, it could be to get more people on your list, like to subscribe to a newsletter, or to get them to make an outright purchase, or probably to book an appointment. So when you click on any of the button elements, you have far more options again. All right, you can make your buttons to be pop-ups. You can make it to be linked directly to a URL, so that when somebody clicks on it, it's going to take them to a URL. All right, and then you can also make it to be a direct form, right? So take for instance, I want to turn this into a direct form. You can have a form right here just by switching between options, or you can turn it back into a button, or you can make it a pop-up. So when users click on this, they're going to see this pop-up. All right, and the pop-up is 100% customizable as well. All right, so talking about buttons, so if you want to actually use your landing page for the purpose of lead generation, having visitors to subscribe to your newsletter and all of that, right? What you have to do is to actually set up your button. All right, probably you want it to be a pop-up so that they actually are able to opt in, or you can make it a direct form or whatever, and then you can enter a success message right here. Then you put a target URL for your thank you page, so that once they submit the form, they are actually redirected to a thank you page or something like that. And then you can actually click on the arrow option. So what this means is that you are actually telling MarketingBlocks, hey, when anybody submits any information on this form, send it to my autoresponder automatically. And mind you, even if you don't do this setup, we actually save all of your contacts or all of your opt-ins locally or right inside your account. All right, but then to get things to be a little bit more flexible and also to be automated, you can send them directly to your autoresponder or to your CRM, and then you can maybe get them on a different workflow or an automation setup right there. All right, and then you also have a lot of other options. All right, you have form action, you can add more fields, you can add custom fields, and then you can maybe play with any of the presets we have here. And now for those that are asking the question, what about how to actually use this to book a campaign? All right, to book an appointment. So the option you want to go with is actually to choose the external link option. All right, so with this option, you can just put your booking link right here. So I can just select a booking link right here, and then I'll click on save. So what that means is that if anybody clicks on that button, it's going to take them to my calendar. So I could just as well change the call to action to maybe book a call or something like that. All right, so these are all the flexibility and options you have. All right, that makes your page more interactive and makes it more effective. All right, so you can go right ahead to customize further, and then when you're done, you click on the save option, and then we can preview to see what we have. So I'm going to preview, and then so let me take it back. I think this comes out better when it's actually a button. All right, a pop-up button or something. And then of course you can customize your button. We have a detailed training that talks about all of that, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is for AI to set up a landing page for you. And then once you're done, you just click on save, and then you hit this icon to preview the page, and this is it. So as you can see, this is our landing page ready to go. All right, this is our landing page ready to go. And when you take a look at the mobile view, it's actually very well optimized, as you can see. All right, and then you have your menu option. All right, perfectly optimized, and that is really it. So guys, this is how to build a landing page with the MarketingBlocks 3.0 builder. So in this training, I just wanted to do like an overall, try to touch everything, all right, as quickly as I can. But trust me, in the coming weeks, in the coming months, we're going to be doing more detailed training, all right, where we cover each of these options one after the other, all right, and where we actually take a deep dive. All right, so what I wanted to do today is just to show you the power and some of the new features we have in the new builder. All right, because some of us have been asking, how do I learn more about some of these new features? So in the coming episodes of the Friday lives, we're going to try to actually concentrate a bit more on some of the new tools so that we can actually get users onboarded. All right, so guys, this is how to build a landing page with MarketingBlocks. And of course, keep your questions coming in on the comment section. We're going to be responding. In fact, we have support on the comment right now, so as you're dropping your questions, we're going to be taking them and you're going to be getting responses. All right, so thank you for joining me on this episode. All right, I'm super excited, and trust me, like I said, this year is going to be amazing because we have a lot of goodies lined up for you. It's going to get more exciting. All right, so this was just like an all-round touch to help you see some of the new stuff we have in the builder. All right, so take a deep dive into this. If you've not set up a landing page for your business before, for your personal brand, go ahead and do that. All right, and share your results on the community so we help you review. And of course, if you have questions, also share on the community and we'll be happy to answer them. All right, thank you guys for joining me once again. Do have a lovely weekend. Cheers.